We're thinking about overseas and international companies, it is a little trickier than here. Like if we were just onboarding a company here in the UK, in the sense of we're quite fortunate here in the UK. I know Companies House comes under a lot of fire. It's very well documented. Some of the flaws that we're challenged with when we're working and looking at information on Companies House, but you can get a fairly good level of insight into your company, and you can get copies of their filings and things from the website, quite accessible. It's easy to access for us. So when we're thinking about overseas jurisdictions, we lose some of that access. It can become more difficult to obtain the due diligence that you're looking for, particularly beneficial ownership. For jurisdictions where there is no corporate registries, or where corporate registries are there, but the information within them is very limited. Maybe that ownership's concealed by the use of things like nominees. And if that's the case, we have to be thinking about the increased risks around those jurisdictions as well. And that might warrant you needing to do enhanced due diligence and reflecting on what the regulations say and suggest for enhanced due diligence. But we need to be thinking about the company's identification and verification in the same way that we would do for UK companies, and thinking about what open source information is out there, what commercial registers and databases are there that will support you in conducting that due diligence and getting those insights. It can be really tricky when there's a language barrier, and paywalls as well in certain jurisdictions. They like to hide things behind you paying a fee in certain places. Um, but there is always some level of equivalent to a Companies House. It's just how much you'll be able to get your hands on from that jurisdiction is a little bit different.